All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance. Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast. The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his. He had the ingredients. His brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know. Now the chef had a new kitchen. He promised to finally feed Reggie like a king. No more stale cheese. The village shopkeepers might have the bread, milk, and mushrooms he wanted, if some rat would kindly fetch them. If the king wanted milk, he'd have to go to the source, the farm. A cow grub, the farmer's pride and joy. Not pretty, but it had quality milk. Now the chef had his bread, mushrooms, and milk. Reggie hoped the food would improve as promised. A juicy mushroom burger. Reggie felt healthier already. This cheese was unusually pungent. But perhaps Chef would be able to use this in his recipes. In tiny amounts. The king was lucky. The woodcutter had just finished cutting the planks and was willing to strike a deal. White paint from iridescent larva shells. A perfect finishing touch to any wooden construction. The old rat was willing to part ways with his compass for the right price. This fine compass was ideal for a ranger tracking beasts in the wild. Grateful for the materials, the farmer could make honey again. He gifted the first batch to the king. The ranger wanted to find fresh hunting grounds, but without a compass, he couldn't map them. The compass had guided the ranger to new hunting grounds. He gave his first kill to the king in gratitude. The chef's cellar would soon be overflowing. Sickly sweet aromas filled the air. Reggie never knew roast grub leg could taste this good. Reggie marveled that such crisp greens could grow underground. The chef would make a fine meal of this. The mole held the award for crispiest fried crisp bugs, but his reserves of cooking oil were all gone. Whatever was lurking in the old sector had him too scared to collect more. Fresh cooking oil. Maybe now he could try the mole's fried crisp bugs. With fresh oil, the mole was able to fry his crisp bugs again. He cooked a batch for Reggie. The king made a note to ask the chef to put these on his menu. A traditional Mole Town burger. It had an unusual texture,